Oh, welcome back. Just another update for December. It's December now, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. The back of the car is actually sort of near enough finished now. I've done all this vinyl stuff and put these all steel plates, and these are all stainless. The seat belts actually come up through that little gap, but I've left them tucked away at the moment, so I've got to get the seats back in. So I'm quite pleased it's actually all finished now. These little pieces, these ones on the side, I've got to come back just a little tad, because they're not quite flush, so I just need to undo them and just knock them back a little bit. So they're all done. So obviously you've seen the hoop before, all painted, plenty of stainless steel. Underneath the lid there is a little trailer going there, but I won't put it in there just yet because I've got just a handbrake, because the cable for the handbrake's under there, and once the tray's in I can't actually get to it, so I'll do the handbrake tomorrow. So that's all done. Got little bits of little corners, these little corners here, only sort of mild steel covered in this vinyl stuff. Again on the back exactly the same, mild steel there, vinyl. They're all done that nicely. I've put some caps on these sides on here. The bolts are not actually polished up yet, they're just sort of resting there at the moment. I've done one, don't know if you can see it on the other side, not a very good picture of that one, but the bit I'm sort of disappointed with really now is I've actually painted all the inside, which is not a problem. The paint I got wasn't the paint I really wanted. I couldn't really afford the truck bed paint, which is about £100 odd. I couldn't really afford that, so I bought this military paint, which I've used before, but unfortunately all the wrong stuff. The idea was to buy like 2.5 litre pot of it, do the inside of the car, and I wanted to do my barbecue as well. But unfortunately I got the wrong paint, and the stuff I've used before you can get a nice texture on it. It's not much of a texture, but then again you're hardly going to see it because once the seat goes back in. This piece here, I'm actually going to do something with that because I don't really like it. Now I've got these little cappings on both sides. I'm going to do exactly the same. I've ordered another piece of steel. I'm going to put a bit of steel over there, cap it off there. It'll be quite fiddly, and that cover up all this horrible edge of the stainless steel, and also pop it a bit in there. So hopefully once that bit's done, I can get the seats back in. The handbrake's all done. I'm going to have to stop using the word done, everything's done. Handbrake's back in. I've got to cut this surplus bit of cable off. And also what I want to do is where these bulldog clips are, there, I'm actually going to put a piece of rubber over it, a bit of rubber hose, so you can't see the clips and so they don't catch as well. Again, once the seats are back in you can hardly see any of this. Another one is another little cap in there. I'm just going to show it or not. A little bit of detail. I just wanted to sort of cover it up. The main reason is because I drilled a hole in the wrong place and it looked horrible, so I thought I'd do that. Piece for here that is actually done. It's all covered in vinyl. It was this horrible imitation, what do we call it now? It's black stuff. So that's all finished now. I'm just starting on the dashboard while I'm waiting for some steel to come. So I don't really like, well, I just don't like the dashboard, full stop. Like black stuff's called carbon fibre, isn't it? So this face of this carbon fibre, I'm going to take the whole dash out and cover it in the vinyl, so when you come from the back you have this vinyl from here all the way down there along the top edges and onto there, and also this crappy bit there, I've got to do something with that. I'll probably throw it in the bin. So the dashboard I've made a cover for, I'll show you in a minute. It's not completely finished yet, but that's actually going to bolt on the front of the face of this. I'll get a new piece of Perspex. Apparently one of you guys told me it's just stuck to the back, and then once it's all up, and put some fabric on it, which is this. Don't know if it's going to be any good in the rain, we'll find out, won't we? So that's pretty much it now. So I'll show you the dashboardy bit. Well, it's more of a cover than anything else. Well, I thought about the handbrake. I know a lot of people say you should have like a rubber over it and boot, and I thought, well, my sort of train of thought is, if you've got to have something, you might as well make it look nice. So I thought I made it a bit of a feature. So I don't think it looks too bad. And again, you're not going to hardly see any of this. The seats have got quite big, and you can just about see it. So I'll do it with that. Also on this piece here, I've got to put another couple of bolts through there to pull it down, because when I done it when the seats were in, you couldn't really see it that much. Right, this is the bit for the dashboard. It's really just a cover. Obviously, remember before with the speedo and that was, it's actually square there, so I made this piece of alley. It's sort of round, and not the switches that are on the car at the moment. I'll take the whole lot of them off, because they're all in sort of random places. So we're going to have the 5 switches all in a row here. That last one is for choke. So you've got choke, windscreen washer, wiper. Can't remember what else is it. Fog light or something or other. I worked out there's 5 of them. Although there's 4 on a spare, so it's bound to need a spare somewhere. All I've got to do now is going to take it down to my mate. He's just going to quickly weld these side bits up for me, and then I can sort of get cracking on it. So all in all, I'm really pleased with it. I think I've sort of gone a bit overboard with back really, but I thought if you're going to do something, try and make do the best you can. The weather's crap, so I'll only be sitting indoors watching telly, so I might as well be out here doing this. So I'm quite pleased with it so far. Well, thanks for coming back. See you again shortly. Bye now.